If you look at the old books about things like winter camping or like canoeing, you will see mention of the old Optimus stoves, the 111B, the 8R, the Svea 123. So I thought you might be interested in seeing how these old guys perform, and in my mind they're better than anything you can buy today and still very, very good. So I hope you enjoy this. Stove Off, 2013 February. Thank you. Okay, so here we have a stove off, white gas stoves, Coleman fuel stoves. There's our timer. Here's the little 8R with the mini pump and an eyedropper for priming. Here's the mighty 111B, and you can see, if you can see that, it says made in Sweden. The right way here. Made in Sweden. All these stoves are made in Sweden. And here we have the Svea 123, also made by Optimus in the great SIG cook set. And we're going to be trying to boil 2 cups of water and check out the times of these classic stoves. Here's a Svea 123. And here's the Optimus 8R. You'll notice they have the exact same burner, just in a different format. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to see which one of these is faster. The 8R goes in this nice little case here, in this little steel case. And that's how that's set up. And this we're going to use with one of these magnificent old pot sets that was designed for it. This one's made by SIG, the great SIG pot set, so it's quite a classic. So they're primed stoves. So what we're going to do is we're going to give them both about 2 minutes to get up to speed. You use an eyedropper with these guys. And there's a little spot here. Here's a little cup that we fill with fuel. And with this guy we do the same thing. I'll use it out of the same. There's a little dimple here that we put fuel in. So those are self-primed. The other thing we're going to do, just to get a quicker start, is these guys came originally, you can still buy this one, the 123, but they came with either the mini pump or the mini pump. And these fit on the actual cap, and you'd fit them over. And you give a 1, 2, maybe 3 blasts of air, and this actually pressurized the stove. So we'll start these and come back to you when they're going. So we're priming them, and we'll let them prime for a bit, and then we'll start it. Thanks. So we've had them, they've been primed and they're going, so we'll start our time off here shortly. Both of these pots have 2 cups of water in them. Here's our timer. We'll come back to you when we're starting. Okay, so let's start this off here. We'll come back when we're nearly boiling. How many minutes? Okay, so we're coming up to 2 minutes. You can just see that pretty powerful at 1, 2, 3. There's the 8R. 8R is a little closer to the pot. See how this will look. So we're starting to get a bit of bubble action there with the 8R. Also some bubble action in 1, 2, 3. This might be a dead heat. 2 minutes, 20 seconds. Okay, we're about 3:30. Rolling boil. 3:30. Rolling boil. I can't really tell much difference between these 2 stoves when they're both running well. They're only supposed to put out about maybe 5,000 BTUs, but they're very, very efficient. that's 3 minutes and 30 seconds to a rolling boil on both stoves. If anything, I'd say the 8R is a little bit quicker, maybe because the pot's a little closer. Okay. You've seen how these little burners do, so that's about 3.5 minutes. Now the big brother to the 8R is the 111. The 111's burner is about twice as large. It comes with a built-in pump. These are no longer made, but they're very, very well. People like Cliff Jacobson and other people talk about these stoves. These stoves are used in all over the world. They're again a Swedish design, built-in pump. They are about 10,000 BTUs, possibly even more. This is the 111B. Burns white gas, and let's see if it can beat that 3 minutes 30 seconds. So we use the built-in pump on this just to pump it up. About 15 strokes. And then we fill up the cup just by turning it on. Let that cup get a bit full. And then we'll prime this one and get it going, and we'll see how it'll compare. So again, we're self-priming. See if we again turn on our detector. Okay, we'll be back when she's going. So again, we're going to try 2 cups of water. This I have on a 111. That's going as good as it's going to go, I think. And we'll wait for the 12, and we'll come back and see how it's going. Okay, that's the mighty 111B. See red hot brass action there. A lot more power. See if that power will convert. That's your boil time. Coming up to a minute. Already getting a little bit of bubbling. Okay, we're coming up on to 2 minutes. See how it looks at 2. 2 minutes, rolling boil. That was probably about 150 because I checked it at 140. So a 2-minute boil. Amazing. Amazingly crispy roll stove. Here's the flame pattern of the mighty 111. The very nice thing about all of these stoves is they've got fairly good, especially these ones with the pump, especially the 111, it's got a fairly good simmer. So you can simmer it right now. So that is a superb stove. And you can see why this is a great winter stove, because when you're boiling ice, you really like to have a lot of horsepower, and this stove has it. Rated at 10,000 BTU. If I compare it to some of the modern 10,000 BTU burners, this burns hotter. But the kerosene one's even better. So, thanks for watching. Have a good day.